Oh, howdy there, mother. I've arrived, Jojo. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video today. I'm excited today. Today is a video that I'm just filming off the cuff because, you know, I had a thought, and this thought turned into the stupidest idea I've ever had. This thought was, what happens if you make a billion lions versus Dungeons and Dragons? Who wins? Let's find out. I already know the answer, okay? I did my prep. I did my homework, okay? Unlike some of you heathens in my goddamn reviewing your power build videos, okay? Like, I actually do my homework. Am I so rude and condescending today? I have a few ideas for this video. So, this is obviously a billion lions versus Dungeons and Dragons. There's many different facets to Dungeons and Dragons. The first idea was a billion lions versus one of every creature in the official monster manual. And that video was way too short. The answer is the lions lose. So bad. Now, we actually already have stats for lions in Dungeons and Dragons. They have an armor class of 12. They have 26 hit points. They have 17 strength, 15 dexterity, 13 constitution, 3 intelligence, 12 wisdom, and 8 charisma. I don't know. I've seen some handsome Simba rawr. But I just can't wait to be king. This is terrible. No wonder I'm never getting cast in The Lion King. You also know a little bit more about lions. They have keen smell, which means they have an advantage on wisdom perception checks. They have pack tactics, meaning if they are with a group of them, they can get advantage on their on all of their attack rolls. They have the move pounce, which means if they move at least 20 feet toward another creature, they can push them to the ground. They have a running leap, a bite, and a claw attack, dealing physical damage. That sounds pretty formidable if you're going up against a group of level 1 adventurers who are basically the real world equivalent of Boy Scouts. Just going out in the world with a backpack, some beef jerky, and a dream. So naturally a lion waffle stomps some level 1s, okay? A billion lions absolutely brutally mauls some level 1 adventurers, okay? We know that, okay? That was not the original video. The original video was, how do we do against the monster manual? And the answer is the monster manual demolishes a billion lions. Not even close. Not even close to close. You see, the problem with the lions is they only deal physical damage. And if you're going up against something like a, I don't know. Do you want to know what creature can beat every single billion lions on its own? A single fucking jackalware. A jackalware. Jackalware. A single jackalware beats a billion lions. How? They were immune to bludgeoning and piercing made from non-magical attacks that are not silvered. They're immune. Every single type of damage that a lion can do is made with non-silvered weapons. And they're not magical, so they're immune. A single jackalware, CR1/2, can kill a billion lions. Just one of those motherfuckers, and you're done. And you might say, okay, well, what if the jackalware gets tired? That's okay, we'll just throw in our next heavy hitter, the fucking Kraken! Also immune to bludgeoning and piercing from non-magical attacks. And this thing's a CR 2023. Plus the CR of a lion, it's gotta be pretty high. I mean, lions are the king of the jungle. Yeah, CR1. CR1. It's not even funny how bad the lions lose to the monster manual. Monster manual claps them. Not even close. But that's not interesting, you know? Like, I've already discussed it. It's not interesting. It's over. This video would be over. But I've discovered something more interesting. Because lions in D&D are not very good, okay? But they're quite accurate to what real lions are. They could certainly kill a regular human. Hell, they could put up a good fight against a decent amount of adventuring parties. But let's just say that waffle stomping against the jackalware wasn't enough for those still holding out hope for the billion lions. Do you want to know how totally, brutally, entirely, demonstrably that you can be beaten? Very simply, you can be beaten with 2 level 20 characters. Only 2. 2 versus a billion. So, here's how this works. Let's just say that you spawn them, bloodlusted, these lions surrounding our party. You just need a war domain wizard to roll a high roll. The war wizard, with their intelligence modifier to initiative, plus their full dexterity modifier, because that's what they're built for, they now have plus 10 in initiative, which should beat out, on average, almost every single lion. And now that you've done that, you've beaten all the lions in initiative, cast Plane Shift with Wish, requiring no physical components. Now, all of a sudden, you can teleport to the plane of air, the plane of fire, wherever the hell you want, away from them. And, you know, you might say, well, Offbeat, loser. What use is that? Okay? Teleporting away, that's running. That's cowardly. No. Now we're going to prep. Because I don't just want to defeat the lions. I want to totally demolish them, right? So here's our plan. How much area do a billion lions cover? Well, a single lion, being a large creature, covers a 10 by 10 foot square in a Dungeons and Dragons battlefield. 10 feet by 10 feet is 100 square feet. So this means a billion lions covers 100 billion square feet. You following me? How are we going to defeat a large quantity of lions all at once? Meteor Storm. See, the spell Meteor Storm is very good. It is a 9th level spell that deals 20d6 bludgeoning and 20d6 fire damage in a 40-foot radius to 4 separate epicenters. 4 meteorites, 40-foot radius each. Now, working out the math, 40 feet squared times pi equals roughly 5,000 square feet. If you're working out the math for how many lions that is, that's roughly 50 lions per meteorite, or 200 lions per casting of Meteor Storm. So now that we figured that out, how many casts of Meteor Storm do we need to do in order to reach a billion? Well, with some math, you eventually work your way out to figure out you need 5 million casts of Meteor Storm in order to defeat every single lion. Now remember, you've got all the time in the world to figure this out, by the way, because you know, even with 0 prep time, you can do this as long as you plane shift to any other plane. So they can't hit beings in other planes unless lions invented portal technology. So now that you've teleported to another plane, you and your best friend, who is your best friend exactly? Your best friend is a warlock. Your best friend is a genie warlock with a genie patron and the Mystic Arcanum feature that allows them to cast Wish. Now this is where things are really going to start getting interesting. You, the war wizard, are going to sit on your ass for a hot sec because whatever you do now is completely unimportant, at least for approximately 4 days. Frankly, you have all the time in the world, but you only need 4 days. Like I said, we need to somehow get 5 million casts of Meteor Swarm to go off all at once. What better way to do that than to have 5 million wizards cast it? So you, the war wizard, are going to take a quick nap. They take a long rest. You know, you can do that while the warlock goes and does their dirty deed. What are they going to do with their dirty deed? Well, they're going to use their wish with their Mystic Arcanum feature to cast Simulacrum on themselves. This cast of Simulacrum will create a perfect body double in 6 seconds flat. Now, Simulacrums have a lot of weaknesses. They are a perfect copy of yourself, but they cannot regenerate spell slots. However, they can regenerate class features. Warlocks Mystic Arcanum is a class feature, meaning you will get your wish back tomorrow. So, at this point, you have this Mystic Arcanum, this Simulacrum. You two both take a quick nap, a long rest for 8 hours. And now begins the fun. This is where the fun begins, ladies and gentlemen. Day 2. On this day, now that you have both you and your double is going to use their Mystic Arcanum feature on yourself. As soon as you wake up, this Mystic Arcanum feature, their wish, will make another perfect copy of yourself. However, this perfect copy will still have access to their Mystic Arcanum because you haven't used yours yet. Your double has. So now this double with their Mystic Arcanum will use their Mystic Arcanum wish to cast Simulacrum on you, who still has their Mystic Arcanum wish Simulacrum, to create another one. Rinse and repeat the entire day. Now, you still need to sleep 8 hours, which means you have 16 hours to do this. 16 hours times 60 for the minutes, times 60 again for the seconds, divide by 6 for the amount of time it takes to cast Wish. That equals 9,600 casts of Wish Simulacrum, which equals 9,600 clones of yourself. You can see where this is going. At this point, it has been 8 hours and you must rest. Take nap. All of those 9,600 warlocks, day 3, have all of their spell features back. All of their Mystic Arcanums are back. Guess what? Every single one, every 9,601 of them is going to cast Wish Simulacrum on you, who's not going to do anything. 9,600 of them are going to cast this, meaning another 9,600 of you are going to appear. And you do yesterday all over again, which means there's going to be 9,600 instances of yesterday, meaning we have effectively created 9,600 9,600s, meaning we now have 92 million warlocks. Do the math. 92,160,000 warlocks. Now, that's a lot of warlocks. But we still have to kill 1 billion lions. Need I remind you what we're doing here? This is all for the murder of the 1 billion lions. How do we do this? Well, once again, you go to sleep. 92 million of you have done a lot of work today. Time to go to bed. The next morning, you, the wizard, are ready. You are going to have 92,160,000 instances cast of Wish Simulacrum. Remember, you have your 9th level spell slot back. Now that you're here, you have 92,160,000 instances of yourself have been created, each with 9 level spell slots. Now that you have all of these wizards, 92,160,000 of you, now that you've done this with all of the wizards, all of those Mystic Arcanum features have been done. This is the 4th day. You only need 1 more day. 1 more rest. The next day, now all of the warlocks are once again going to use their Wish spell Mystic Arcanum to cast Plane Shift on every single wizard and themselves, just for fun. They're not needed for this, but it's funny. You two are going to stay behind and just know. You and the warlock, you the original wizard and the original warlock are going to stay behind knowing that your simulacrums are going to their death. These beautiful, powerful, vivacious wizards are going to plane shift in front of these 1 billion lions, completely unaware. All of which are going to cast the unfathomably huge damage spells. Meteor Swarm. 92,160,000 casts of Meteor Storm. Just doing the math here, that is 18,432,000,000 lions potentially slain with this single cast, this single turn. Granted, it took 5 days, but granted, there was nothing the lions could do about it to prevent it. They were screwed from the get-go. They were done. Over. There was nothing they could have done. And just to give you a reference of how totally this damage is, currently, this current plan with 92 million can blow up with Meteor Storm an entire city. Give them 1 more day, aka the 92 million warlocks, do that it's 92 million times 92 million, they can generate enough power to just decimate the entire planet. They can carpet bomb the entire planet in meteorites. Do you understand how powerful that is? In 5 days, a warlock and a wizard can destroy the planet, and they will be in another plane of existence when it happens. That is the power of Dungeons and Dragons. So all of you, that's a lot of lions, motherfuckers, can eat my asshole. I don't care how many lions that is. What are they gonna do? What is their option? Considering they lose to a werejackal, what is their options? I leave that to you. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. If you want more sort of meme challenge videos like this, please give me a comment. I am obviously always continuing to experiment with the type of content I make, because experimentation is what leads to greatness, usually anyway. So I hope you enjoyed today's experiment. I have another build video coming soon. Another power build video coming soon, another power build review coming soon as well, and it will feature a guest this time. I'm super excited to reveal it. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Get the fuck out of my house.